Signori, benvenuti in questo nuovo appuntamento con The Witcher 3 Next Gen. Allora, ci eravamo lasciati l'altra volta che abbiamo fatto la conoscenza delle megere e abbiamo scoperto, insomma, che la signora che lavora per loro praticamente è di fatto la moglie del barone. Quindi siamo già a Nido del Corvo. Io ho fatto già un viaggio rapido in modo da essere, insomma, più, insomma, per accorciare un po' i tempi. E quindi dobbiamo andare a dire al barone che la moglie, abbiamo trovato la moglie ed è diciamo, di fatto una serva delle tre streghe, delle tre megere. Quindi andiamo subito a dirglielo. Andiamo subito a dirglielo. Vedo di qua. Credo sia questa la sua stanza, sì. Eccolo qua. Vediamo cosa mi non credo sia sarà contento.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Partiamo da lontano.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Vabbè, andiamo su di qua, va.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the condition she lives under.
E
I was
calmo.
supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
Beh, insomma. Più o meno. La mia opinione non ha importanza. Siamo un po'
Doesn't
vaghi.
matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Allora, dimmi com'è andata la verità.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it.
Brutta bestia.
I did get
La
home.
dipendenza dall'alcol, brutta bestia.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me, that she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Minchia.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Abbastanza. È colpa tua.
Got only yourself to blame, I think. Leaving her to fend for herself.
How was I not to? I was a soldier. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
Ah, sod it all. I see all my prattlings for naught. You won't bring Anna home, I know that. Will you betray to me how she landed in that bloody swamp?
Tua moglie è con le megere.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with.
No.
How on earth did she land there?
Beh.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Non ti consiglio di entrare nella
Venturing
palude.
into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Avevamo Abbiamo una colla, è tempo di aspettarlo.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Museo di nuovo Siri.
It landed right in front of us. I thought
Siamo
we'd breathed
pronti?
our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth. Get over here!
Dov'è?
Trees! Hide in the trees!
Dove cazzo sei? Ma vieni giù o no? Dove cazzo è? Ma se non scende... Ma come cazzo faccio a combattere se... Già andato. Dove cazzo l'ha portato, figa? Encimmatura per salvare il barone.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Dove minchia si va? Di qua forse? Sì. Cazzo è sto ruggito? Risoluta.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
Come pare.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Novigrad.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Dove hai preso queste lettere?
Where do you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
Devo andare a Novigrad.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Non so se siamo del livello giusto. Vabbè, mi hai convinto, vorrò con te.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You
Bisogna
can
vedere.
join us
Ah,
there.
beh, mi dà.
Sounds good.
Vediamo che livello ci vuole questa missione. Che cazzo è?
There you are.
Ma che cazzo è? Ma cos'è?
Sorry, we was never here.
Ma cos'è?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as idle shit.
Giustamente.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Non mi sembra un mostro.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of
Vinto a
cards.
carte. Ma vedi, io devo
Must have been
giocare.
pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Dimmi com'è successo.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoreson blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Vabbè. È proprio buffa.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
E ora un giurare di
Proper
cose.
baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Questo sta andando alla palude. Allora, vediamo che livello ci vuole per fare, ma credo sia un livello alto. Ok. E piedi nuovi, vai a casa di Tris.
Wanted to chase him off. Sadly, that lot outnumbered them.
Torno alla
They
palude del
found
gobbo. Allora, vediamo un po'.
to the forest.
Vediamo un po' missioni. Le piedi nuovi, guardate, questa è una missione principale, missione secondaria. Ah, 9, la posso fare. Come ricordate, l'autoproclamato barone di Vella aveva chiesto a Gara di trovare la famiglia scomparsa. Livello 9. Vabbè, dai, andiamo, contiamo qua. Andiamo a Novigrad. Vai a casa di Tris. 1,7 chilometri. Dove rimane? 1,7 chilometri. Lontanissimo, porco giù. A Novigrad. E qui dobbiamo andare qua. Dobbiamo andare qua. Allora, andiamo qui e poi andiamo là col viaggio veloce, altrimenti non ne usciamo più. Andiamo. Poi ci tornerò io qua. Fare magari qualche missione secondaria. Perché oggi di fatto abbiamo solo parlato. A parte cerco sempre di avere la maggior parte di, come posso dire, di informazioni possibili, anche magari facendo, diciamo, i dialoghi, chiamiamoli secondari, perché non si sa mai, magari c'è qualcosa che dobbiamo sapere, insomma. Cerco sempre di spippolare il più possibile anche durante i dialoghi. Ok, andiamo a Novigrad allora. Andiamo qua. Rapidamente. Ok. Dove è qua? No.
It's like a witch with muscle. Cast a spell and all's gone enough. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Sparite.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3.
Facciamo vedere un po' le mani.
1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Already, big boy. Keep it together, legs.
Gli di Troia.
Shut up and fight.
Sgherro, cazzo. Stia. Ma non posso menarli, ma... Ah, ok.
Keep it together, legs. Son of a whore.
Anculo.
No, don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Perché si nasconde?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Bel nome.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Dov'è il bosco
Putrid
putido?
Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
Bene.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta
Tramite
enter
le
them outside
fogne.
of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Cosa vuoi?
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your
È una
kind.
minaccia per caso? Che postaccio allora?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire.
Ah.
Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Non sei il mio tipo. Non sei il mio tipo. Allora, cerca i lati nelle piazze principali e seguili con cautela. Allora ragazzi, direi che siamo già a 30 minuti abbondanti di gameplay. Direi che per il momento ci possiamo lasciare qua. Certo, oggi abbiamo fatto praticamente poco a livello proprio di botte e di altro, però insomma credo che di Witcher sia anche questo. Quindi per il momento ci salutiamo qua. Direi che la prossima volta andremo alla caccia dei ladri o qualche mendicanti per appunto intrufolarci nelle fogne. Io per il momento vi saluto, però prima di farlo, come al solito, vi chiedo le 4 cose che per voi sono gratis, invece per me sono molto importanti, ovvero iscrivetevi al canale, mettete un like, commentate e condividete il video. Io per il momento vi saluto, ci vedremo sempre qua sul mio canale YouTube, dove non so a cosa giocherò, ma lo farò.